Hi, welcome to Beach Ball Radio. I'm here with Ryan, I'm here with Josh, and I'm here with myself. And our first topic is, what is it going to take for the Red Sox to make the playoffs here? Ryan, any thoughts?
First of all, if you want to call in, number is 618-272-6307. And the Red Sox, they're pretty middle of the pack team. I think that they could definitely make a run with some hot players, but they're also in one of the hardest divisions in baseball, and they're definitely going to have to step it up if they want to make the playoffs. So I say more relief pitchers and more starting pitchers. That's the main thing. Our lineup's fine, but some relief pitchers that have 1 year left on their deal, maybe like Trevor May. He's been decent. We'd only get him for 1 year, but he's a cheap player. Plays for the A's. We're not going to have to give them much. But also players like Blake Snell. He's been really good as of late. Also on a 1 year deal of his contract, so we'd pick up half of that. And I think the Red Sox, pitching's the problem. What do you think, Josh?
I definitely agree. Pitching is the problem.
Yep.
We have a few relievers like Nick Pivetta who can go long innings, but unfortunately we just don't have the bullpen that can take us to compete in October. We have Chris Martin as well, except he really can't last longer than a couple of innings. So I think that someone like Trevor May would definitely be a great addition. But we also need some offense. We're struggling to figure out our outfield and shortstop situation. We've got Duvall, we've got Duran, we've got Verdugo, Yoshida. That's more than three outfielders, obviously. So I think that someone like Duvall could be a piece of a trade at the deadline that could bring in either more pitching or maybe some infield for the time being.
I definitely think that pitching, and I agree, is definitely something. And another topic we have is, what are your thoughts on soccer players going to Saudi Arabia for the money?
It's definitely controversial because the Saudi League is never going to be as good as leagues like the Premier League, like Bundesliga, like La Liga. But no, you got to do what you got to do. And if it's for the money, if it's for your family, it might be worth it. But you also got to think that Saudi Arabia owners of teams are trying to make it like a top 5 league. They're trying to make it a better league. But so with players like N'Golo Kante, maybe even Kylian Mbappe, Cristiano Ronaldo, that's going to help build up that league and some of their teams to make it a superpower over some of the other European soccer teams.
I think we'll take a caller now.
All right, so callers are 617-595-475. Now, Ryan, how do you feel about this playoff picture for the Red Sox coming up?
It's going to be tough. They've got the Braves next series, who are a perennial contender. They're going to make the NL. They're going to make the NL playoffs. They're going to be the 1 seed, but also they've got to win series against the Athletics. Teams like that, one of the worst teams in the league, and those are series that you just can't drop, especially in huge playoff races like the Red Sox have.
Yeah, it's definitely that if you want to make it to the playoffs, you got to beat the teams that you're supposed to. Josh, any thoughts?
Well, I think there's players like Shohei Ohtani that are looking for more of a big market than the Red Sox, but I definitely think that the Red Sox have pieces on their team that are just wasting space, and I think that there could be a very big deal.
All right, hold on, Josh. We got a caller coming in. Hello?
Where you from?
Hello. What do you I think the Red Sox actually have a pretty good shot at making the playoffs this year. I liked what you guys said about Adam Duvall being a good outfielder.
Any questions?
Oh yes. So you were talking about Blake Snell. Are you sure the Red Sox can afford him?
Yeah, I'll take that one. Where are you from?
I'm from Cedar Creek, Florida.
I'm not familiar, but maybe a retirement home there for some old Red Sox fans. But I think they can afford Snell. It's definitely a bit of a pricier contract, but he's also on the end of his prime. He's 30, so he's only going to have a couple more years left in the tank. But they're also going to have to re-sign him at the end of the year. So yeah.
I think what the Red Sox need to do here, including Snell, including a couple other guys, just did what they did in 2021. They brought in Kyle Schwarber. He didn't re-sign, but just bring in some really, really strong players that can help us push to compete in October. And someone like Blake Snell, I think, can really do that. He's a good lefty. The Red Sox are known for their bullpen with lefties this season. James Paxton, another really solid lefty. So bringing that in could be good.
Okay, thank you for having me.
No problem. And that's all we're going to have today for Beach Ball Radio with Ryan, Josh, and don't forget a word from our sponsors, like a good neighbor, stay friends there. And bye.